Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vok here, and today I'm back with another Harry Potter mock, and this is a custom recreation of the return of Voldemort from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And something pretty cool about this video is that it's part of the Triwizard Tournament collaboration with Sacred Bricks and the Jackhammer. So Sacred built the first task, and Jack built the second. Only Sacred's video is out yet, but go check out their channels linked down below. They make incredible content. But with that all said, I'm really excited to show you guys this custom recreation of the Return of Voldemort scene. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Starting off, this build is built on a freeform base, that way I could add a lot more detail, and I love how it looks with the gravestones in the chapel, and the scene set up from the movie or book with Harry Potter and Peter Pettigrew. But let's start at the base with the rock work, going around finishing the edge, and there's a lot of it on this build, so it's built in two different directions, up and sideways, to give it that more natural look, and I definitely think it turned out pretty well, especially with how it kind of bleeds into the grass. Next up for the terrain, I'm using a less popular color for the grass, dark green, and that fits the look for this build perfectly. And to make it look somewhat more overgrown, I did add a bunch of different leaf pieces, and all those go together to create some pretty good looking ground. And then there's Cedric Diggory, and if you've watched or read the books, you know this is a pretty sad scene. But next up, there's a bunch of gravestones put around, and I had a pretty fun time at figuring out what to use for those, and they really give the build that spooky vibe. And I also added a tree that's built using some Dalek bricks on the inside to get it rounded, and there's some vines growing from the tree. Now, one of my favorite parts on this build is the chapel. To capture as much detail as possible, I used a bunch of light gray masonry bricks as well as some cheese slopes and ingot pieces, and that just goes above the door as well, using a few different parts to give it a kind of carved stone look. And then the roof is built with sand green, which definitely works pretty well for this build, and I actually decided to do something pretty interesting for the windows, and that's because they have a stained glass pattern using some backwards Nexonite shield pieces, and the entire building is at an angle, and I added some rocks running alongside it to make it look a bit more natural and blend in better with the ground. Now finally, for the part of the build with Wormtail bringing back Lord Voldemort, I'm using this minifigure from the Graveyard Duel set that came out last year, and he's standing behind the cauldron, and behind him there's Harry trapped by the statue, and of course you can have the Voldemort minifigure after he's been brought back, and then the whole scene just looks super accurate and really awesome. And that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Stay tuned for a lot more content coming very soon, and be sure to check out the other videos in this collaboration. So thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.
You're a wizard, Harry.